trying to run and trying to rebrand our party. You can see the outcome is that we have decided to try to give a new life to our political party. I am from Buikwe now. I had an early engagement meeting with our leaders from that area, so I appeared in the mood of the field, not like my honorable colleagues, but I am happy to appear as a DP person. The Democratic Party is undergoing the processes of leadership renewal, and the National Council in Soroti gave us timelines. One of the timelines is for me as the convener of the National Delegate Conference, which is 30th May this year. We'll be heading to Western, we'll be heading to Mbarara for a National Delegate Conference. But the National Delegate Conference is built upon the processes of leadership renewal. We have received some returns, and next week on Tuesday we will appear here, give a final call. Only districts that have brought returns will participate in the processes. And the good thing, once we have 75%, it can go. These other processes will go on, but I want to call upon our chairpersons in all districts that have not returned, the chairpersons, the regional representatives, and the parliamentary group members, all our district chairpersons, all our NEC members, and all our leaders, please bring the returns. The registration process will continue going on. I know that some people are even competing on who will bring many and all that, but first bring what you have so that it guides us in a process of compiling a register of those that will participate in the processes of voting. Those who will participate in voting at the DP structures are only those in the DP register. Those who participate in being voted are only those in the register. Therefore, the district branches that have not brought their registers back to the headquarters will not participate in this process. They will come in the second lot, they will be members and all those, but we will go with only those that have registered. Because we want to be a party-based membership institution. These are the challenges that we got in the field. You have many people that run as Democrats, but then they think they can support another candidate, and then they say we are DP. DP is not me. DP is not the party president. If you cannot cast a vote for your candidate, what hatred do you have on the leadership of the party? You love the party. I gave a calculation to the National Council. We are supposed to have 22 leaders in every village of Uganda. Now, if all the 22 voted for Honorable Kasaja Henry Mubiru, we would have got more than those votes, given the number of villages we have in Kawempe. If only 22 turned up, every 22 at the village would have got more than that. And we have 80,000 villages in Uganda. If only 22 voted the DP, we will have 1.7 million votes to start with, only for DP leaders. And if you ask the 22 to bring only 2, we will have about 4 million votes. Plus the 1.7, we will have already 5, and we are good to compete. So this one is a clerical call, and I think that's the right thing to do. I am also here to address a concern our leaders from Bunyoro sub-region. The Honorable Grace Asimwe, who is our regional NEC member of Bunyoro sub-region, Mr. Kirungi Humphrey, who is our leader and chairman of Bulisa, Mr. Bigogo Sande, who is the chairman for Hoima City, Mr. Bizibu, who is the chairman for Kakumiro, Mr. Hilary Besecha, who is the chairman for Rubirizi, and eventually our presidential envoy, who is the councillor of DP LC5 in Amuria, Mr. Chole Moses, were named on the list of DA. Now I have our leaders denying that they were not even consulted. We are asking ourselves, if we are really serious on building institutions, then you don't spend a lot of energy trying to deplete, a fellow party that you think is going to compete together. So next week we'll be assembling those leaders here. They have already written to me as the Secretary General, confirming that they were not consulted by the DA when DA was naming their coordinators. Definitely, you cannot be a leader of DP and at the same time you're a leader of another political formation. It can't work, because these leaders, we even have put returns in the electoral commission. And I have information, and they are writing, that they have never been consulted. No wonder also Gemma wrote saying that they were not consulted. I saw today NUP, people in Mubende area, covered by one of your television, saying they were not consulted. I am now here to say that those DP leaders you see on that list, they were not consulted. So we cannot just continue with the comedian of, trying to see like we are trying to fight ourselves. We agree with whatever alliance, we agree with whatever cooperation, but it should be structured. There should be a formal structuring of what you want. If you want to engage any DP leader to help you in one way or the other, communicate with the DP. We will actually name the person who we think can help you to go around. The DP can help you call and mobilize. After all our mission is the same. But naming the DP leaders as your coordinators without even consulting the DP that is your neighbor, if you think we are comrades and we are in the same struggle, I think for me that's the spirit that we're not going to allow. We kept quiet. When our former national organizing secretary, the Honorable Sulaiman Kidandara, moved to another entity of formation and took the whole register of DP that formation. As we speak today, you still have leaders who say they are DP, at the same time they're in another party. You have them as chairpersons, another formation has them as coordinators. That's why we get the problem in the field. So they are divided. Where are they? So it's a clerical code. These are the four that have written to me, confirming that they were not confirmed. I mean, they were not consulted. They have never been engaged. If there are others that have also been put on the list, please come out. You are either with us or you are out the other side, and then we deal with you in that way. But we want to make DP stronger. The other area makes it stronger. NUP makes it stronger. The other area, other parties make it stronger. Then we can meet as a team when we have a stronger functioning structure. Otherwise, you cannot recruit for DP today and tomorrow you recruit another person, because we are not in an alliance of some kind. So I am just calling upon our colleagues that we must be very serious. Just not to raise the number and then you come in to reach people so to show you have a structure that you don't have. So let's try to respect institutions, because we cannot give what we don't have. If we are insulting another entity for abusing institutions, we are doing the same before we even take power. So I thought as a Secretary General, I have listened to the call for our leaders, and they asked me to address that matter because they are in different areas of the country. If we had got this earlier, they would have turned up here. But the Honorable Chole is a councillor of DP, and DP only has that councillor in Kapirabyong, the only opposition councillor in that area, rather in Amuria. Grace Asimwe was in the neck with us, and the others, Bigogo Sande, Amfre Kirungi, Bizibu, and all those that have been named on that list. So I thought that you would say that and state it clearly so that we don't send a confusing message. Because right now we are asking them for returns, we are asking them to mobilize, and when the people they lead know that they're on the other list, it is confusing. And I thought this is the right position for us to issue. We'll issue a formal statement, but through you reach many people that we don't reach. And that is that for now. Ekintu ekirala kye njagala okwogerako kye ky'abakulembeze baffe abateereddwa ne basomebwa nga ba coordinator ekisinde ekiyitibwa DA. Abakulembeze baffe Honorable Grace Asimwe NEC member waffe akiikirira abantu b'e Bunyoro ku NEC. Ne wabeerawo kansala waffe wa LC5 ku DP ticket Amuria Honorable Moses Ochole ng'ate special envoy wa president w'ekibiina area yeteeso. Ne wabeerawo chairman we Hoima City bizibu Hoima City Bigogo Sunday, ne wabeerawo chairman waffe w'Obuliisa Kirungi Amfred, ne wabeerawo chairman waffe owa Kakumiro Mr. Sunday, Mr. Bizibu, ne wabeerawo chairman waffe ow'Erubirizi Hilary Besecha, n'abakulembeze abalala abampandikidde mu butongole nga beegaana tebayingirangako DA teyogerangako nabo, wabula wabuddewo omuntu ndoza amanya gaabwe, kuba abantu abasinga abali mu DA mubamanyi nti babeera naffe mu DP ne tutambula wamu nabo, so they have the list of who they can name. Era amanya gasinga bakozesa register abantu gye baatendinganga ku attendance list nga tuli muri union mobilization, kati bagenze ku ezo register zaali union mobilization ne basitayo amanya ge baagala. Era si kyakwewunya nti ne pate nga Jema n'alabye nga Ssaabawandiisi waayo awandika ebbaluwa ng'agamba tebamwikonsaltinze, tebamwinvolobize. N'alabye TVM ku zino eziri wano ng'abamu abakulembeze ba Nuupu e Mubende beegaana bagamba tebaatwinvolovinze, tebaatukonsaltinze. Bwe bufu bwe bumu obundeese wano nga DP tugamba nti waabaddewo formal consultation yonna, era abakulembeze abo bonna beeneminze wabbanga bampandikidde nga beegaana tebabainvolvingangako, tebababuuzanga nako, era tebamanyi na kigambo DA kitegeeza ki. Wabula abamu bwe balaba abadde basoma bamanyi nti abamu baalinga mu DP nga tebanagenda eri, ye connection yokka eriwo. Era ffe tugamba nga DP tukkiriza engagement yonna naye twetaaga formality. Bw'oba olina omukulembeze wa DP gw'olowooza nti asobola okuyamba okubaako nekyoguse wano, tegeeza pate ye ejja mukubira essimu emugambe nti omwami ono noono balinawo olukuŋŋaana awo balwakola lumbe lwebaagala okutegeka, bayambeko basobole okutegeka olukuŋŋaana olwo tusobole okugenda mu maaso. Otherwise tuba twerimba kino gye tukola, teturespectinga institutions ate nga tugamba waliyo omuntu avunziza institutions za Uganda, tetusobola kuwaayo tutalina. Ebizibu bye twafunye mu field osanga abakulembeze bano bagamba eno ba DP, eno bagamba tebalonda DP. So tuba n'obuzibu, obuzibu obwo kandi tunabwetiika, tetugenda kukkiriza indiscipline yonna. Either olina DP mu structure zaayo ne twarenginga formally enkolagana, oba olina bali ne tumanya nti awo tujjuzaawo omuntu mulala. But for now abakulembeze bonna b'ensomya 6 bampandikidde nga bagamba nti tebabainvolvinze era tebamanyi kintu kyonna. Era olwokubiri abamu kubo bajja kuba wano nga batubuulira mu butongole nti biriwo. So tetwagala kukozesa mawulire kusika bintu bino genda mu maaso gyoba tulina gwe tulwana naye nga Ssaabawandiisi w'ekibiina era custodian owabakulembeze bonna tubadde tulina okutegeeza abakulembeze, kubanga badde wazeeyo obuzibu mu field. Tusaba information bali bagamba ate bakusomedde mu kibiina ekirala, ate ogenda tujjako otya returns. So therefore abakulembeze baffe mwenna, mwami Humphrey Kirungi, mwami Bigogo Sunday, mwami Bizibu, mwami Otole Moses, omukyala Asimwe Press, mwami Hilary n'abalala, twagala tutegeezeza ensi temwatugambye mwongere okumobilizingira ekibiina, kubanga tuli mu process y'okukola leadership renewal. Mwongere okuidentifying abacandidate, kubanga National Council yasalawo nti tugenda kuvuganya buli ku kifo ekivuganyizibwamu campaign ne mu ggulu bwa Uganda. Mwebale nnyo, mwebale ddala.